Hello everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back to Project Prometheus, where today we are going to be reviewing the viewer fleet so far. It's been a while since we've checked in with the viewer fleet. Now if you're not familiar with the project, a couple quick things. Project Prometheus is a project where we are designing an entire fleet of AI craft to fight against a human fleet of craft. Now to go along with this project, we're building a custom campaign for From the Depths that contains the AI faction, the human faction, and several other viewer-created factions. So in this video, we're going to take 5 of my favorite ships that I've seen so far from the viewer submissions to Project Prometheus. We're going to take a look at them and put them to the test. If you're a viewer and you're wondering, hey, why isn't my ship in Project Prometheus yet? All you have to do is join our Discord and submit your ship to our shipyard supervisor, and they will help you add your ship to our Project Prometheus. Eventually, your ship might even appear in one of our videos and is pretty certain to be used in the custom campaign, which will be released at the conclusion of the project. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it with our very first ship. This is the Exterminator by, let me see here, Varios HFD. So you can see this is a pretty killer looking ship. Let's get a good look at the front here. Beautifully, beautifully done. This is for the Destroyer class, I believe. Let's check the costs. Dead on at $75,000. Excellent work. And we got a lot of cool things going on with this one. This is built for the AI faction, so this is a viewer submission to be added to the AI's side. This ship has a ton of really cool stuff. You can see the beautifully molded hull here. We got our hydrofoils. Whatever the heck this is that a decoy? I don't even know. This is so sophisticated, I don't even know what's going on. Let's take a look at our main battery here. Forget how to unhide the layout. There we go. Let's see, so 54.1 RPM. Wow, that is a lot. Hang on, let me just stop floating around. Okay, 1 second per shot, and it's 127 millimeter. It looks like a 2-barrel. Yep, same with this gun. Looks like we got torpedoes down in here too. Dang, that is really something. The design of this bridge, or I guess superstructure, is really, really cool. I love this. I love this ship. Very well done. Stuff like this is exactly what we're looking for. Perfect for the AI team in Project Prometheus. Now it's time for ship number 2. So this is actually the AI Hurricane, but it is someone else's rendition of the AI's prompts. So if you haven't watched most of the Prometheus videos, the AI's destroyer that ChatGPT designed is called the Hurricane. This is Xenodragon's version of the Hurricane, and it is in every way more elegant and well done than my own. It has very similar specifications. Let's see the costs. 74,783, very nice. Let's take a look at these guns. Holy cow, I cannot get my controls right today. 150 millimeter, 20 RPM, that is insane. Looks like we got, these are, I believe, torpedoes, or maybe they're just cosmetic, I'm not sure. We have our AA guns, and we have our main gun. I love this ship because it is beautifully designed, and it looks kind of like the AI designed it. It's dark, it's got some red lighting, really densely stacked. It even has this eye kind of thing. So cool, such a cool ship. Also a contestant for the Destroyer class in Project Prometheus. So next up we have something very different and very cool. This is the Black Thunder by Mechastopheles from our Discord, and this is an airship. Now technically speaking, most Project Prometheus ships are not supposed to do this. However, this is built for a faction within the custom campaign called the Synthetic Skybound. That faction is one of the few that is allowed to have airships like this. And it's, you know, even better because this is sort of built to resemble a blimp. You can see the beautiful, I don't even know what, I guess that's like decoration work there. We got our sub-vehicle spawners for all these planes, which are beautiful in their own right. And let's see, this is... I forget. Is that carrier? Yeah, I think that's carrier. Yeah, would be carrier because it has its planes and its actual blimp. Now, let's see. Is there anything inside of it? Just a dense matrix of material containers. Bonus points for making these actually accessible from the inside. Great job. So I'll play it here so you can see it move around a bit. Oh, be free, Black Thunder. Yeah. So this one I decided to feature because it is really, really well done, and it's a really creative take on the carrier idea. Now, if you want to submit your own ship and it's a carrier, the only way you'd be able to build something like this is if you built for the synthetic Skybound. And in order to do that, join our Discord, see all the rules. But anyway, this is a super cool ship, and I love that this is an addition to Prometheus. Do you guys hear that in the background? I'm not sure if that's copyrighted or not, but this one has its own soundtrack. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause that because I'm pretty sure that's gonna get copyright striked. But anyways, this is the Spirit of America. This one is built by Damien SPL, and obviously it's for the battleship class. You can see the cost is $474. This is what I wish my ships looked like. It is a classic battleship, kind of looks like the Iowa class American battleships. Got this beautifully done hull. Hydrofoils, of course, they're a necessity. And we have the main guns here. Let's take a look at the stats. What do we got? 500 millimeter and 3 seconds per shot. That's pretty darn fast. We even have these little protective panels here. Very well done turret caps. We've got our bridge. Again, beautiful work with that. And our secondaries, which are, let's see, 200 millimeter, 29.3 RPM. Even has lifeboats. They thought of everything. So this is a really cool battleship. And yeah, I mean, there's not that much to say about it other than it's gorgeous and it's got a lot of firepower. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one tear some ships up. Our fifth and final ship that we're going to be featuring today is called affectionately the Bob. Also a member of the Synthetic Skybound faction. This is another airship type. I believe this is, yeah, destroyer class. And this is really interesting. Somebody really took their creative liberties with that one. And that somebody actually would be Coffee Zombie. So thank you, Coffee Zombie, for making that. Let's have a look here. So main gun, I'm seeing a hefty 6 barrels on that thing. 36 millimeter, but 717 RPM. That's pretty darn fast. We got our propellers here for control. I guess that's decoration. I don't even know. Radar looks awesome. Let's see what else we got going. Honestly, I can't even tell you what I'm really looking at here, other than the fact that it looks super cool. Oh, it's also got it's also got downward facing guns, 250 millimeter and 81 RPM. Holy cow. Oh, jeez. This should strike fear into the hearts of anyone that looks at it. Let's look at this thing take off. Goodbye. Oh, I love it. All right. So those are our 5 ships. So what we're going to do first is we're going to pit those 5 ships against a roughly equivalent ChatGPT fleet. Are they going to win? Almost certainly yes, because these ships are built by people who are actually good at this game, unlike me. But is it going to be fun to watch? Also yes. So needless to say, this is going to be a very unfair fight. In corner 1, we have the, I forget your name already, Exterminator, which is a destroyer. The Hurricane, I was going to say, that can't be the Hurricane. The Hurricane, also destroyer. The Spirit of America, the battleship, the center of the battle group, which is, again, battleship. We have the Black Thunder and its corresponding, what is that, 10 planes, which is a carrier. And then we have the Bob, which is technically also a destroyer. So in order to make this a fair fight, I have matched them up against 3 AI destroyers, 1 AI battleship, 1 AI carrier, and a corresponding number of AI planes. So you can see the AI fleet over here, which the game is currently frozen so they don't kill each other, but we have 1 Hurricane, 2 Hurricane, 3 Hurricane, and then we have a Vanguard here. And then we also have an Archon and the associated planes that are going to go with the Archon. These ships are going to lose badly, and in fact, I'm actually going to give the AI an extra Vanguard because this Vanguard has not been updated to reflect the new cost limit for these ships, which went up from 300k to 475. So technically, it's kind of fair, not really, sort of, if the AI has 2 Vanguards. So we're going to do that. But anyways, there is not much of a chance for success because these ships are very poorly built compared to those. But we're going to see what happens anyway. This is a super cool shot. I would totally use this as a thumbnail if I didn't use AI to generate our thumbnails. But here on the left, we have ChatGPT's AI Armada as built by me. On the right, we have the viewer fleet as submitted by you guys, which is composed of a couple different factions, but who cares? I just want to see these guys tear each other apart. So let's get into it. Oh boy, the lag is going to be insane. So right off the bat, we see the planes coming off the Black Thunder. And I think the Vanguard took a pretty heavy hit. Oh, there's no telling what to focus on here. We've got 8 Valentinas in the air. Oh, and my computer is spooling up its turbo. What a cool shot here. The game is running at like quarter speed. So actually, I thought that the Vanguard would be destroyed much quicker than it has been. It appears that all of the ships are focusing their fire on the Bob there, and they are hitting it, although I don't know for how much damage. The second Vanguard... Okay, the Bob appears to be getting damaged. One of the ships just took a big hit, but there's no telling which. Oh, man. There's one of the Valentinas shot out of the sky. Look at the carnage, guys. This is crazy. I think the Bob just took a huge hit as well. The Spirit of America is laying into the Vanguard. Let's get a good look at this thing here. Oh man, look at that. It is, however, taking torpedoes, and that is not good. Oh, something just took a big hit. There's really no telling what's going on right now. Okay. In fairness, that hurricane's dead. I expected the complete destruction of our fleet, and I expected it to happen very quickly. And by our fleet, I mean the fleet that I built, which is ChatGPT's AI fleet. Oh, the hurricane is coming in for a ram here. Actually, the Spirit of America going for the ram. Come on, get him. Oh, will he miss? Nope, that's going to be a hit. Oh, and it destroys the hurricane. Completely cuts it in half. Oh, that is insanity. Oh, man. The Bob is still alive. That is incredible. Actually, it looks like it has shields, which I'm pretty sure are not allowed, but whatever. This Vanguard is just taking a huge hit. Looks like its main battery is out as well as its propulsion and its secondary. Spirit of America coming in for the ram. We've got some Kerman energy going on here. Oof. Ooh, okay. Actually, significant damage to the Spirit of America as well. Looks like both ships have taken a big hit. Oh, man, but the Vanguard is getting torn through here. That is not good for us. I'm not seeing many Valentinas left in the sky either. However, I am seeing lots of planes from the Black Thunder. Now, where are the other ships? So here we have the Vanguard, or one of them anyway, and the Archon, which has been completely ripped through, which is customary for the Archon. And the Black Thunder is just laying into the last remaining hurricane. And let's see, so I'm not seeing... Well, the Exterminator has run off. This ship, which is the AI Hurricane designed by Xenodragon, appears to be virtually undamaged. The Spirit of America is sinking slightly, but still fighting. Very, very impressive ship design, this one. I mean, look at that. Look at that good bulkhead division. That's a smart build right there. But it's taken big damage. Now, this hurricane is dead. This Vanguard is Swiss cheese. I believe we have no combatants left. No active combatants. Let's take a look on the map here. So if we scroll out here, is that one of our planes? No. Oh wait, I actually spawned the red team as my ships. Not seeing a single Valentina. Not one. I think they all were shot out of the sky. That is crazy. And this hurricane is getting... it's having a bad day. Oof. Big hit from the Spirit of America's main battery. Oh, it's still fighting, though, the casemate. Come on, buddy. It's not too late. Oh, it's actually... Why would you target the planes, you fool? Okay, well, that's a resounding victory for the viewerships, which is entirely what we expected. It does look like the Bob might have just taken some damage. Let's do a damage report. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pause. This fight is basically over. We're going to take account of each of the viewerships and see which performed the best. Finally, it is time for the test to end all tests. So this is completely unfair, first of all, because this is a battleship, that's a destroyer, and these are completely different craft. But what would this be if I didn't just pit them all against each other in a completely ruthless test of willpower? So these have all been set to individual factions. They will all attack each other. It is likely that the most expensive ship will be targeted first, which I think is going to be this blimp. So we'll see what actually happens, but this is just for funsies. There's no science involved, so let's just let it go. Also, I had to mute the game because the Spirit of America's audio, I'm pretty sure, is copyrighted. The blimp just took a huge hit right off the bat. I mean, huge. Looks like the hurricane is going in for the broadside on that thing. Oh, and we have contact between the two ships. Looks like the hurricane came off worse, lost its propulsion. The Bob has ascended and left the battle. Oh, nope, there it is. Look at all these ships just taking each other on. So this is really interesting as well. The Spirit of America seems to be targeting both the blimp and the Bob at the same time. Very cool priority targeting. Let's check in on the hurricane here. Yup, complete loss of propulsion, however, it is still fighting. These planes make a huge difference. I'm really impressed with how effective they are. Oh, that one is strafing. Looks like the Bob is slightly damaged, but not bad. The blimp is somehow still afloat. I do not understand how. The exterminator has gone reverse mode. Oh, now she's going forward. Taking hits from the planes, but no visible damage yet. The blimp is just falling apart. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh no, I see a ton of confetti falling off of it. The Black Thunder. Oh man, that's not looking good. Taking big hits from all the other ships. There's just a steady stream of material falling off of it. Oh, it's all the Spirit of America, too. You can see the shells come in from way over there. I would say the lifespan on this thing is limited, but it is very impressive that it's still flying. Wow, look at that. Great job. I forget who built the blimp, but whoever you are, excellent work. Let's go back over to the main battlefield here. I'm still seeing at least 8 planes, 7 planes. Nope, 7 planes. Exterminator's looking good. The Hurricane, also honestly looking good. Damaged, but still fighting. Just because it doesn't have propulsion doesn't mean it can't win the fight. Now, the Spirit of America is taking on what? What exactly are you fighting? Is that the Bob? Oh no, it's a plane. Oh man. Taking hits. These are really well designed planes. I love the look of them. Or at least what they used to look like before they got blown up by an American battleship. Let's check out our Spirit of America here. Not seeing much damage. A little bit below the waterline. Nothing bad. Where is El Blimpo? I still see it over there. Okay. Another plane just went down, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but it's coming back. Something just took a big hit. Okay. This battlefield is becoming quite spread out. What is this? Black Thunder? Oh, that's the blimp. Duh, obviously. Let's check back in on that blimp, see what's going on over here. I see confetti, I think. Yeah. That looks like confetti. Oh. Very, very cinematic. If you guys ever played Battlefield 1, first of all, one of my favorite games of all time, just because of how cinematic it was, but I remember when the airships would crash, they had this beautiful animation, and you could literally ride on the top of it as it fell out of the sky. Now, actually, I have a suspicion that this ship's been killed. Maybe not. Wow, how are you still up here? It's just like Swiss cheesed all over. Oh, we're starting to list. Not seeing much. The Spirit of America is just laying into it. Oh, I bet it looks like this other side is keeping it afloat, so I bet once that gets punctured, it's going to be real bad. In terms of other things, the Hurricane hasn't moved because it can't. The Exterminator is looking pretty good down there. Seems to still be moving. I don't know where the Bob is. It might have been destroyed. Yeah, Hurricane. Yeah, the Bob must have been destroyed because I'm not seeing it anymore. Oh, look at that maneuver. Look at you go, man. Those planes are so cool. Kudos to you, whoever built those planes. Although, I guess it was just doing a maneuver on its own mothership, so I'm going to let this battle play out for a bit, and I'll come back when something interesting happens. Okay, so I've let about 5 minutes elapse here, and the Black Thunder has begun to lose altitude, but is still putting up a heck of a fight. It has lost all but one of its rotors, and they haven't been powered for some time now. And it looks like the Exterminator has now also turned its fire to this thing. Let's see, we have that and the Spirit of America just laying into it. I would do a check-in on the Spirit of America, but there's no point because it hasn't been in contact with any enemy ships, so it won't have taken any damage. How are you still in the air, you monster? Let's check in on the Hurricane and the Exterminator over here. Okay, so it looks like the Black Thunder's planes are still doing bombing runs. Exterminator looks relatively unharmed. Maybe aesthetically, but functionally it's 100%. And the Hurricane has taken a little more damage, but still mostly functional. It's firing on the Spirit of America by the look of it, but the blimp just keeps taking hits. Alright, let's get in close here. Oh, man. So cinematic. Do not understand how you're floating right now, Mr. Blimp. It's been completely penetrated as far as I can tell. Oh, hey, here we go. Is there a helium pump in here? Hello? Oh, nope, not unpenetrated. Oh, here she goes. Tail end down. We'll wait at the waterline. Oh, it's so beautiful. The Black Thunder falling out of the sky. It put up a really good fight. Much better than I expected, honestly. I don't think there was ever really an engagement between a battleship and a blimp historically, but I don't think it would go well for the blimp, considering that the battleships are made of steel. Now, the one thing is it should float. Still. Oh, okay, it's getting a little bounce. Oh, it's going back. Okay. Alright, buddy. You do your thing. That ship is way out there. Let's have a look. Holy cow, that's far. Jeez. Falling back down again. Okay, well, I think I've seen enough. Out of the 5 ships, the Bob was the only one to be completely destroyed. Again, not surprised it has the smallest form factor, and it's not necessarily, you know, it's only a 75K destroyer. It can't be expected to hold up in combat like this. The Exterminator has put up a very good fight, as has the Hurricane, even though neither of them are really engaged in the battle with the larger ships. The two Titans here, or I guess they're technically a battleship and a carrier, very impressive. Obviously, the Spirit of America could be declared the victor of this fight, but that's not surprising since it's the only battleship in the fight. The Black Thunder definitely deserves at least an honorable mention, considering its planes are still operable. I see two there, and there are probably a couple harassing the battleship. And the blimp itself, through some miracle, remained afloat for almost 12 minutes from the beginning of this battle. And even as it settles now into the ocean, it is still kicking. That is insane. So, all around, great work by everyone. As I have said, the viewer fleet is a big part of Project Prometheus. The whole idea is that you guys submit your crafts based on my specifications, which will be in the description. To submit a craft, all you have to do is join the Discord. Your craft could be used either in a video or eventually in the custom campaign, which will be released at the conclusion of Project Prometheus. But yeah, I love seeing what you guys build. It gives me so much to learn off of, for one thing. And for another thing, you guys have very cool, creative, and different ideas. I think we've had over 100 ships submitted for this project, so thank you guys for participating so much. It's going to make for a really cool custom campaign. Looks like the Black Thunder just took its final hit. But yeah, anyway, that is it for this video on the viewer fleet. There will be many more future installments since so many of you have built beautiful ships for this project. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Project Prometheus video.